In this video, we're diving into some of the best survival games you can play on Roblox. From intense challenges to thrilling adventures, these games are perfect for testing your survival skills. Now, this is just our list, so if your favorites aren't here, that's totally fine. Let us know your top survival games in the comments. We'd love to hear your picks. Let's get started. Colony survival is about surviving waves of zombies by building and managing a colony. You and your friends will need to build a fort, gather resources, and research new technology to survive. You can also recruit NPC survivors to help defend your base. It has a tower defense feel where NPCs help defend your colony, but you'll also be fighting zombies yourself. This is a new game, so there's a lot to explore and figure out as you go. Booga Booga is a low-poly survival game with basic graphics and simple gameplay. It's easy to get into. In this game, you'll need to craft tools and gather resources to survive. Players are always competing, and other players can be hostile, so expect to be attacked often. You might get invited to join a clan, but be careful. Some players invite others just to betray them later. Apocalypse Rising 2 is one of the classic survival games on Roblox. In this game, you'll have to survive by fighting zombies and other players. You'll need to gather weapons and gear while staying alive. This game used to be one of the most popular survival games on Roblox. If you enjoy classic survival games, Apocalypse Rising 2 is worth playing. Those Who Remain is an infection survival game where you need to survive waves of enemies. In the game, you'll need to loot and collect items to stay alive. You'll also need to work with your teammates to survive each wave. This game is really about teamwork. The better your team works together, the better your chances of survival. It's best to play with people you trust or those who are good at the game. If you like survival games where you have to cooperate with others, this game is a solid choice. In the Lost Land, you will be stuck on an island, and your main job is to survive. The island is full of interesting creatures like fairies and dinosaurs, which make the game feel more like an adventure. You'll need to gather resources, build, and fight off creatures. On top of dealing with enemies, you also have to watch out for natural disasters. Things like fireballs can come out of nowhere and make survival even harder. The game has some similarities to the show Land of the Lost, with its mix of exploration and mythical creatures. Nation Survival is set in the 1600s, Jamestown, Virginia, during the colonial period. In this game, your goal is to colonize quickly and survive through 10 rounds. It's a bit of a grind, but you'll need to manage resources and stay alive through each round. You can choose to play alone or team up with others in multiplayer. The game has a strong colonial atmosphere. The sound effects and music fit the time period and add to the experience. This game is a good choice if you like historical survival games or are interested in the colonial era. Lone Survival is set in a classified government facility in Japan. Your goal is to survive, gather gear, and take out other players. Survival is tough here. It's all about kill or be killed, so you'll need to stay on your toes and keep moving. You can form alliances with other players to help you survive, but remember, trust is important. Not everyone will have your back when things get tough. If you've played Rust, you'll notice the gameplay is similar. Trident Survival is inspired by Rust, where you craft, loot, build, and try to survive. You start with just a hammer and a light stick. You'll need to gather materials and craft tools to keep going. The game has 2 islands for you to explore, each with its own things to discover. In Trident Survival, you don't need to worry about food or water. You just need to keep an eye on your health and energy. If you like Rust, you'll probably enjoy this game. Next on the list is the survival game. It's set in a medieval world where you begin with just a rock. From there, you gather resources to make better tools and gear. You can either build a kingdom with your friends or fight other players. The game has farming. You can grow food to avoid starving and get boosts like faster health recovery or extra speed. You can use the bed and poop method to get a 15% speed boost, which can help a lot in battles or when you need to move quickly. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss an update. Let us know which game you're excited to try in the comments. See you in the next video.